Welcome to the Digital Days lesson series. In this lesson, we'll continue talking about the keys to a good picture, and this time we'll focus on color. Color is one of the most powerful and beautiful elements in any photograph. In fact, color is often powerful enough to be the entire subject of a photograph, especially the interplay of different colors. As you look at a scene, consider the colors carefully and think about how you can best use them to make a great image. Are there bright color palettes in the paint or decorations that you can use? And remember, colors don't always have to be bright to be beautiful, but it doesn't hurt. Even the lack of color can be interesting. And don't forget that with digital, you can always convert your pictures to black and white later. So, how do you make sure that your camera captures the beautiful colors that your eye is seeing? Not surprisingly, it has to do with light. To a camera, light has color, and different kinds of light reproduce colors differently. So a camera has to know what kind of light it's in to reproduce colors correctly. Your camera determines this through a feature called white balance. You set your white balance to the kind of light you're in, and your camera knows how to capture the color correctly. All cameras have an auto white balance mode that tries to determine what kind of light you're in and set itself appropriately. And most cameras are pretty good at this. However, by controlling your white balance manually, you can take more control of your pictures. Typical white balance settings include daylight, cloudy, shade, tungsten for light bulbs, fluorescent, flash, and manual. You simply choose the setting that matches your lighting to make sure your color looks accurate. Once you understand the basics, you can use white balance to control the color in your images and make the color stand out. One way to do this is to use the cloudy white balance setting anytime you're shooting in daylight. This will make your pictures slightly warmer, which can look great. You can also purposely choose a mismatched white balance setting to create a specific color effect, like setting your camera to fluorescent during a sunset. One thing to remember, however, is that your camera will remain in whatever white balance setting you last used. When you change your location, you'll want to make sure that you switch the setting to match the new light. If you choose to shoot your images in RAW format rather than JPEG, you'll have the flexibility to change your white balance in post-processing, which can help to save pictures that were taken with the wrong white balance setting. Consider the colors every time you create an image, and your pictures will be better. So remember, consider how to use the colors in your image best. Remember, you can convert to black and white later. Set your white balance manually to help assure great color. Use cloudy white balance outside anytime to warm up your images. Use a mismatched white balance to create color effects. And reset your white balance every time you enter a new lighting scenario. Check out our other Digital Days digital lessons for more ways to take great pictures. And don't forget to check out our website at www.digitaldays.photo.com.